Welcome back. This is episode 8 of Archie Sonic the Hedgehog. Robotnik says, "Welcome to my neighborhood." Sonic the Hedgehog in Rockin' the Bot. Part 1. Zoom. Crack. Boom. Not only am I faster than lightning, but I stay dry by running between the raindrops. Help! Whoa, looks like lightning hit that tree and trapped a poor little frog. Be cool, dude. I'm coming. Rumble. Yikes! He's about to be buried under a mudslide. It's too late, Hedgehog. Run or you'll be buried. Did you say run? That's the general idea. Vroom. Gotcha. Kersplat. Well, so much for running between the raindrops. You saved my life, Hedgehog. You must be a magical being, like me. Magical? I think you've been bouncing on too many lily pads, bro. Then let me repay you by making you magical. Spirits of nature, powers of love, send this kind hedgehog a gift from above. And put it on my credit card. Bonk, ow, bonk, ow, bonk, ow. Oops, sorry. I can never tell where these things are gonna land. These are magic stones. Each will endow you with a special power. Yeah, right. The green stone will give you great strength. The red will give your body elasticity. Is that so? The yellow stone will enable you to leap a great distance. Really? That's nice. Use them wisely, Hedgehog. But remember, each special power only lasts a few moments. Farewell. Boing. Later, bro. At least he didn't ask me to kiss him and turn him into a prince. Man, that was weird. I'll give these to Tails and tell him they're good luck stones. Zip. A few days later. Chugga 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 chugga. Rotor, are you sure this Land Rover you built will get us across the Mobian Badlands? That's what this test run will tell us, Sally. We just have to hope that Robotnik's not around. I guarantee that Robotnik won't even come near us, guys. Why, Tails? Did Antoine forget to use his deodorant again? Chugga chugga chugga. Sonic, did you forget I have the lucky stones you gave me? They'll protect us. Yeah. Right, Tails. I forgot. Excuse me, Master Robotnik, but there appears to be a crude vehicle making its way through the Forbidden Zone. And it's full of foolish freedom fighters. Try saying that 3 times fast, Snively. Shall we swoop down and capture them, sir? Don't be such a blithering bag of boredom, Snively. Let's first have a little fun in my new Beetlebot. Destroy their vehicle. Boy, night sure comes early this time of year. I'll say. It's still morning. Wait, it isn't the darkness. It is the shadow. But what's causing it, Sugar? Something very big. And very ugly. Big and ugly? That's gotta be Robotnik. Look out! Fire! Bzap! Boom! Bonk! Whoa! Wham! Kabam! Crash! Where are we? Who are we? We were knocked into this pit by that big, horrible, flying...
It's called a Beetlebot, Princess. Surrender yourselves immediately, or I'll be forced to give you a demonstration of its power.
Robotnik! We're trapped! Don't worry, guys. I still have the lucky stones. Give me those, Tails. I've got to take the chance that those stones really are magic. Now which is the one that will give me super strength? The green one? No, that's for leaping. Or is that the yellow stone? No, I think that's for super sneezing. Speaking of stones. Huh?
Are you ready for a little rock and roll, freedom fighters?
End of part 1. Sonic the Hedgehog in Rockin' the Bot, part 2. Sonic, run or you'll be crushed by that boulder. This red stone will give me super strength to catch the boulder and toss it back, Sally. Splat! Sonic! Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Huh? Sonic, you're all right, but how? I warned him about spreading himself too thin, sugar. No, Bunny, it's the magic stones. Instead of the super strength stone, I accidentally used the one that gives you elasticity. Snively, the hedgehog wasn't harmed by our boulder. What did you do wrong? I don't know, sir. It seemed to be a direct hit. Nitwit, take us down into the pit. We'll capture the others and use them to lure that little rodent to us. Here comes the Beetlebot. Run. I'll stop him this time, gang. One of these two has to be the strength stone. Let's see. The green is for strength and the yellow is for leaping. Or maybe the opposite? Uh-oh. Help! We are caught with our backs against the wall. Vroom. No time to lose. I'll take a chance with this Yellowstone. And body slam that big bug. Yeah. Sproing. Who? Guess what, dudes? Wrong again. Crash. Ugh. With my luck of choosing these stones, I'm glad I don't gamble. It's gotta be this last stone. Now I'll have the strength of 100 hedgehogs. And I'll need it. Robotnik has captured the whole gang. Help, Sonic! Put us down, you clanking cockroach. Clank. Bzzz. Whirr. What the? Good work, Snively. Now to fly them back to Robotropolis. Prepare for takeoff. Yes, sir. Oh no! The Beetlebot is about to lift off. I can't fly, so this strength stone is useless. Bing dong. Unless... I can't believe it. Sonic is abandoning us. Sonic, come back. Zoom. I'm going to need the trunk of that dead tree. And a big slab of rock that'll cut from this boulder. Zwee. Fly us to Robotropolis, Snively, so I can roboticize these freedom fighters. I'll send them out to capture their friend, the Hedgehog. Ha ha hee ho ho ho. What? Yo, Robotnik. I climbed up here to show you how I handle pesky bugs. Splam! I swat 'em. We're falling, Snively. Do something. I am, sir. I'm going to faint. Time to do some major juicing. Zoom. Yes! Caught it. Now to free the gang. That will really bug Robotnik.
I'll get you for this, Hedgehog.
That was way cool, Sonic. I knew you'd come through. But where did you get your special powers from, Sonic? A little frog gave me some magic stones as a present. And they really worked. And that means that the little frog was really magical. Soon. I think Sonic needs a long rest, Sally. Why, Rotor? He spends all of his time talking to frogs. Huh. Is that you, little guy? It's me, Sonic. Do you have any more magic stones? The end. Sonic the Hedgehog in. What's the big idea? Rotor's been cooped up in his lab all week, Sonic. What's the big idea? Bang! Boom! Boom! I don't know, Princess. But given his track record, the possibilities are endless. Last time he was developing a formula for carbonated milkshakes. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. And we all know how that turned out. Kaboom! I remember. We spent the next week scrubbing down the walls. I would never drink milk again. Remember when he tried to add jelly and bread to peanut butter? Look, a complete sandwich. Squeak. Uh-oh. Yuck! So he's made a few mistakes. Who hasn't? That's what erasers are for. Snap. Hey, I know what he's up to. I'll bet he's worked all the bugs out of his universal thermostat. Click, pong, ping, wow, puck-a-da-puck, zing, ka-chink, clank, grind, whirr, plop. Universal what's-this? It's science. Who knows? Tain't nothing frivolous like that, Tails. Before he holed up in there, Rotor said his latest creation would benefit all animal kind. And that could only mean he's cultivated a self-watering garden. Ah, this is the life. Nah, that's a dumb idea. It's gotta be a nuclear-powered skateboard. Vroom. Yeah. And that's not a dumb idea? Do you have a better one? As a matter of fact, I do. Glow-in-the-dark popcorn. Top that, wise guy. Ha! No problemo. The Stay Fresh light bulb. Light bulbs don't spoil, dum-dum. They don't? Then why do they put them in refrigerators? You are wrong, chili dog breath. Any fool can plainly see that oh, I've run out of ideas. Okay, I admit it. I can't even begin to imagine what Rotor's cooking up in there. Can you? No, I guess I can't. We'll just have to wait until he's finished. Rumble. Woom. I'm finished. Washed up might be a better choice of words. So what have you been cooking up in there? I'm glad you asked. It's a thermos. It keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. Let me get this straight. It keeps hot things hot and cold things cold. What good is that? Sorry, Rotor, but somehow I don't think your thermos idea will be a hot item. But it will fit in my lunchbox. The end. The end. Sonic the Hedgehog in Animal Magnetism. Whee! Thanks for helping me use my broken tree swing, Bunny. Don't mention it, Sugar Tails.
Snively, did you have to show me such a disgustingly pleasant scene?
Sorry, Master Robotnik, but it was the only video I could find that features the freedom fighter known as Bunny. She's the one who is half rabbit and half robot.
I'm aware of that, you fool. And I'm going to use that half-robot to bring about the complete downfall of Sonic and his friends.
Later, in the Great Forest. Are you sure it's safe to have an outdoor barbecue, Sonic? Sure. Sally and Twan are watching the skies for Robotnik ships. Since you don't like Moby and Mush, I'm trying something new. Barbecued Moby and Mush. Blech. Here's the ladle you asked for, Rhoda. Huh? Duck, everyone.
There goes the mush.
What's happening?
Looks like everything made of metal is flying away, dudes. Including Bunny.
Help!
Something's pulling her towards the edge of the Great Forest.
Talk about a hair-raising experience.
I'd better juice and get there before Bunny does.
Vroom.
Yipes! Scree! My Magnabot is a great invention, Snively. And once I've captured the rabbit, the other freedom fighters will try to rescue her.
And we'll catch them all, sir. Clank, clink, clink, clank.
It's one of Robotnik's giant bots, and it's got a super electromagnet.
Sonic, help! I can't hold on to this tree much longer. Poor Bunny. I've got to find a way to eliminate the magnetic field. Bonk. Ow! I've got to watch out for flying metal. Did I say flying metal? Snap. That's it. Thunk. I can pull this lid from the limited area of the magnetic field. And I'm fast enough to race out of the field's boundaries before I'm caught. Zoom. Yo, Robotnik. Don't tell me you built that big hunk of junk to catch one little rabbit. Why don't you try to catch me? It's the Hedgehog, sir. He's holding a metal object, but he's out of the field's area. Shall I widen the arc now and capture him?
No. Wait till I say so. Then turn my Magdabot towards him quickly and crank up the power.
Come on, Robotnik. I'm making it easy for you. Now, sir?
Not yet.
Okay. Have it your way, crude dude. I'll just stroll back home.
Now, Snively. Turn the field up full force and get him.
He's moving, sir, but I've got him in sight.
Wait, Snively. Don't follow him. Stop!
Missed me.
Fzap. Oh no! He got us to face Robotropolis, and everything made of metal is heading our way. Snively, he did it again. I
know, sir. You hate that hedgehog. Clink, tink, clank. Let's go, Bunny. When Robotnik digs his way out, he can hold a junk sail. Clunk, thunk, ka-chunk. Back in Nuthole. I'm coating you with a special solution, Bunny. Now no magnet will be able to attract you. Thanks, sugar. But I never thought I'd want my magnetic personality to be unattractive. The end. Moving on to part 2 of episode 8. Robotnik says,
just what I've always wanted. Hedgehog under glass.
Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Under Glass, Part 1. Sonic has won the war against Robotnik. So what are we, the cannon fodder? Say cheese. Mozzarella.
Kaboom!
Whoops. Too much. Flash powder. I can't believe we've beaten Robotnik. Hey, was there ever any doubt with me on the team? It's almost too good to be true. So, where do we go from here? 6 months later. Or so it seems. Shake a leg, Sonic, or you'll be late for your own wedding. Shame on the groom, 'cause I am obviously the best man. I declare, Princess, if y'all ain't the prettiest bride. Do you really think so, Bunny? This gown doesn't seem to fit quite right.
Oh, Princess, why do you marry the, hedgehog? He is beneath you, while I, like the cream, rise to the top.
Dearly beloved,
what did that lowly commoner ever do to deserve this? Who'd have thought that a hedgehog could be so happy?
if only Robotnik could see us now.
Oh, but I can see you, my little blue friend.
Tap, tap, tap.
I can see all of you. Trapped like a fly in a web by my most fiendish plot to date. I've finally got the hedgehog right where I want him. Under glass. My master plan was a model of insidious simplicity. So simple, even the hired help couldn't mess it up. Easy as ABC. A. Lure Sonic and the Freedom Fighters to Sleepy Hollow under false pretenses.
Hey, look at this. Yum.
B. Fill Sleeping Hollow with sleeping gas.
Funny, I usually get sleepy after I eat. Sorry, where are the chili dogs anyway?
C. And it was good night, sweet hedgehog.
Should have known.
If a deal is too good to be true, it probably is.
Cough, cough, choke.
With the freedom fighters in La La Land, it was child's play to move the slumber party to Robotropolis, where they'll sleep to their heart's content forever.
Why don't we just dispose of them and be done with it?
Because, dear crab meat, what I have in store is far more evil. And much more fun. Now, after fitting Sonic and his playmates with these special virtual reality helmets, and plugging them into the main computer, we'll force feed them their fondest wishes and wildest dreams with my new exclusive, user-friendly program. Patent pending. Since their new reality is better than life, they can't tell the difference and have no reason to escape. Oh, I'm such a genius I even scare myself. But enough fun and mind games. Time to get down to business. Crank. There's a whole wide world left to conquer. And my war machines are more than up to the task. They shall roll over the face of Mobius, crushing anything and anyone in their way. Those who survive shall be roboticized. And my dream of a perfect ordered society shall come to pass, save for that piece of chaos under glass. Alas, perfection has its price. Make sure you turn off the light on the way out, crab meat.
If there is anyone here who knows why this should not come to pass.
Let him speak now or forever. Puff, puff. Wait a minute. What happened to Sonic?
I have finally put him, how you say, in his place.
Hey, what gives with the broom? There's something very wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
What do you mean this is wrong? This is everything I ever hoped for.
Except for the melting clocks. Congratulations, nephew. Hope we're not too late for the reception.
Uncle Chuck! How is this possible?
Everything is possible in the user-friendly world of virtual reality. End of part 1. Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Under Glass, Part 2. What's wrong, Sonic? You look confused.
I am confused, Uncle Chuck. Antoine gets the girl? I'm a janitor at my own wedding? You're not a robot? And those melting clocks are driving me crazy. What I need are some easy answers.
Easy enough. Pop. Ask away. One free easy answer later.
So that's it. I should have known. If a world looks too good to be true, it probably isn't. That means you're not the real Uncle Chuck. Just a remarkable simulation. Time to learn if this place is as user-friendly as it seems. Snap. Bingo. Now to reach out and touch someone. Let's see what good old Doc Robotnik is up to in the real world.
Tappity tap tap.
Oh my gosh! Robotnik's war machines are flattening Mobius. We've got to stop him. But my friends are so happy here. Is it right to force them to leave? And I've finally got Uncle Chuck and Mutsky back. Or at least a couple of reasonable facsimiles. What am I gonna do?
Well, I don't need to tell you, nephew. You already know.
Yeah, you're right. I do. Time to get hacking.
Correct. Meanwhile, in the outside world...
Wait! The war machines have reversed course.
Screech!
I didn't order this.
You didn't, but I did.
What?
I control the tint, I control the contrast. But most importantly, I control your war machines, Doc.
Ye gats! Sonic to the max.
They're handy gadgets. No homeowner should be without one. They slice, dice, grind, and flatten entire cities if need be. So if you don't want a free demonstration, you'd better free the freedom fighters. Fast.
That blasted hedgehog. He's left me no choice. Tappity tap tap tap. Dumping virtual reality program now. Sploosh.
Better than Disneyland. Ugh, I've been slimed. Where's Sonic?
Don't you worry, never fear. One final task.
Screech, screech, screech.
Crash.
And I'm out of here. Snap, crackle, bop. Bye, guys. It's been real.
I may have lost this battle, but the war will yet be mine. You two, clean up this mess.
Bzz, click, whir, click.
Roof.
Sonic, you're here. I was afraid you might stay behind forever. Virtual reality is a nice place to visit, Sally, but I wouldn't want to live there. At least not on Robotnik's terms. What about Uncle Chuck? I'll get him back. And when I do, it'll be for keeps. The end. Sonic the Hedgehog in The Man from Hedgehog.
How wham? How wham? How does Sonic the Hedgehog do it? He's always one step ahead of me. We've got to track down the head of their secret intelligence division, Snively. We need to get our hands on the Man from Hedgehog.
And why is that, sir?
Because my best laid plans have crashed and burned once too often. Which means the freedom fighters have inside help. Obviously, there's a mole in our organization. Now take this and see what you two can dig up.
Much digging later.
Well done, gentlemen. Your labors have paid off handsomely. Ugh, so to speak. Now turn up the heat, and we'll see what our nocturnal friend has to say. Who is the head of the secret intelligence?
That's right.
What?
No, not what. Who?
Obviously this mole knows less than I do, and that gives me an idea. Take him away. And wheel it in, boys. Every evil scheme, no matter how brilliant, contains an element of risk. And cracked. With the help of my brand spanking new Wheel of Misfortune, we shall capitalize on that fact. After all, if I don't know what I'm going to do next, neither will Sonic. Until it's too late. Ha 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 ha!
Ka-ching! Undersea bank heist.
Crank.
Blorp, blorp, blorp. Psst, look behind you. Blorp.
Curses! Still, if at first you don't succeed.
Ka-ching! Daring daylight art robbery.
Whoosh!
Suddenly Sonic appears. What's your hurry, fellas? Say, nice painting. Gulp, Sonic. I'll flip you for it. Awk! And you guys, squawk, can take the fall.
Sploop.
Flutter, flutter, flutter. Suddenly a note appears from a mysterious stranger. Who is this stranger?
Grr. Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, but the third time's the charm.
Ka-ching! Mindless act of terrorism. Once again, our hero explodes on the scene, and clink,
Kaboom!
flutter, 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 flutter. And once again, a note appears from a mysterious stranger.
Ugh! This Wheel of Misfortune isn't working. There's a spy in my organization, and he's taunting me with his notes. Kick. I'll have to take care of Sonic myself. Boy, after a hard day's work, I could use a night on the town.
Want to try the one-armed bandit, Sonic?
Nah, they're a bit too literal for my tastes. Let's cut to the cards. I feel lucky tonight.
Funny, I feel as though we're being watched.
There they are. Can you pump up the volume?
I'm sorry, sir. Our new THX system hasn't been sound-checked yet.
Drat! We'll just have to move ahead in the dark.
Card, Mr. Sonic?
Go ahead. Make my day. Duck? But I'm a hedgehog. Still, better safe than sorry.
Zing! Thwack!
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Looks like Robotnik's getting his SWAT bots to do his odd jobs for him these days. Swoosh! Pretty smooth moves for a foreign import, especially on this rug. Hold still, Fenderface. You've heard of static cling. Well, you're sure to get a charge out of this. Zorch! Whirr! That was positively shocking.
Plop.
Welcome back to the world of the waking, Hedgehog. So nice of you to drop in. Robotnik, you sick, twisted fiend. Ah, I see my reputation has preceded me. Now that formal introductions have been made, tell me, who is the head of your secret intelligence agency? Or I'll finally get that wretched wheel to pay off by eliminating you. Now that's what I call an unkind spin, Doctor. Zap! Hey, who turned out the lights?
That's a good question.
What? He's free? How?
Spoing.
Oh! The wheel's been rigged. I've been robbed. All my plans were foiled, and I still don't know who the spy is.
Later, at intelligence headquarters,
Using Robotnik's wheel to spy on him was pure genius, and you even fooled us with your disguise. But there's still one thing I need to know. How many licks does it take to get to the chewy center of a lollipop, sir?
that information, my dear boy, is classified. The end. Well, that's the end. Of this episode, at least. You might have noticed Sally looks a little bit different going from issue 15 to 16. And if you aren't aware, the reason for the appearance change is because the original design for Sally in Archie Sonic was based off of the design from the pilot episode of Sonic Sat AM. I guess the people at Deke didn't tell Archie that they changed her design after the pilot, and so I'm assuming Archie didn't find out until the first episode of Sonic Sat AM actually aired. So yeah, going forward, her design is going to be different, and it's going to shift slowly to look more like the Sat AM version of her. And that's all for this episode, so until next time, catchphrase.
I think you've been bouncing on too many lily pads, bro.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think you've been smoking too much of the hashish, bro. Magical. I think you've been eating magical mushrooms, if you know what I mean, bro. I think you've been taking too much LSD, bro. Have you been licking yourself recently? Man, that was weird. I'll give these to Tails and tell them they're good luck stones.
I mean, they fell out of the sky, my dude. Like, isn't that at all like,
Oh, well, maybe he was telling kind of the truth.
I guarantee that Robotnik won't even come near us. What is that? What is that? What is that? Little like sleep paralysis demon thing. oh, sorry. I guarantee.
Did Antoine forget to use his deodorant again?
Why they always gotta throw shade at it?
Try saying that 3 times fast, Snively.
Okay. And it's full of foolish freedom fighters. And it's full of foolish freedom fighters. And it's full of foolish freedom fighters.
Damn it, Snively. You weren't supposed to actually succeed.
Now I have the strength of 100 hedgehogs. It's not a lot. That was way cool, Sonic.
I knew you'd come through. No, you didn't. You thought I was abandoning you after 2 seconds.
I think Sonic needs a really long rest, Sonic. Or what? Sonic? I think Sonic needs a really...
Dang it, I keep adding really.
I think Sonic needs a long rest, Sally.
Do you have any more magic stones? I need my fix, man. I need it bad. I'll do anything. There goes the mush. Oh no, it's being pulled away. Too bad, I was so looking forward to it. Something's pulling her towards the edge of the great forest. Something's pulling her toward the end. Something's pulling her towards the edge of Something's pulling her towards the edge of Dang it.
Why don't we just dispose of them and be done with it?
Yeah, I know, right? By keeping them alive, you're giving them a chance to break free. Thank you, Crab Meat, the smartest character in the series so far. Look at his face.
Everything is possible in the user-friendly world of virtual reality. Virtual reality. La 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 la.
Now take this. Now take this. Now take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
I feel as though we're being watched.
Well, you're in Robotnik's casino. What do you expect? Now that's what I call an unkind spin, Doctor. Now that's what I call an unkind spin, Doctor. I keep saying spin. Now that's what I call an unkind spin, Doctor. Come on. Now that's what I call an unkind spin, Doctor. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a
That information, my dear boy, is classified. What do you think you want to know the secrets to the universe? You have any idea the mind-destroying ramifications that could occur if that secret got out?